What's up, Thrivers? Ascended One here. I hope all of you guys are having an awesome day. Are you having a great day? Alrighty then. So in today's video, guys, I did a little bit of soul searching, a little bit of self-reflection. Last night, after reading some of the comments on my last video, I got called out a little bit for being a little negative. And you know what? You guys are absolutely right. I try and keep it positive. I always try and keep it upbeat. And with all of the negativity in the world, we need a little bit more positiveness around here. So guys, I promise you I will try and keep it more positive in the future. But you guys know I'm honest, I'm open, and I do not care if I feel something inside of me and I gotta say it. I am just gonna say it. And honestly, who else am I gonna talk to about Ark? You guys are my boys. You guys play Ark. No one else is simply gonna understand. And I even said at the end of the video, I was just like, oh, it feels so good to get the weight off my chest. But honestly, guys, let's flip the script today. So today we are going to be doing 10 reasons why I absolutely love Ark and 10 reasons why this game is so great. So number one here, let's start with the open world concept. I love the idea of just starting in a huge sandbox and the world is your oyster and you can make what you want of it. I love that idea and I love the concept. And the second thing, now this is what drew me to Ark in the first place. I saw my bro and he said there were dragons on the map. You guys know I love dragons. I got 1,000,000 dragons. I love raising dragons. I raised over 100 dragons at one point, got 100% imprint on all of them. It was absolutely epic. You guys have seen my PvP and my best moves are always on the Wyvern. I love these things so much and I'm so glad that they are so useful in the game. From the milk runs, I've shown you guys absolutely everything from the start: how to raise 10 dragons, how to raise dragons on other servers, how to raise dragons on Ragnarok. I freaking love dragons. Alright, moving on, guys. Honestly, I remember still hitting a tree with a stone pickaxe from the very beginning, and I saw a wyvern fly by and I said, Chris, we are gonna get wyverns at one point. We are gonna figure it out. I still remember going on my first milk run with a freaking RG. That was absolutely epic. And just looking back at it now, I'm getting super nostalgia. And guys, we have really come so far from just learning how to figure out this game and really to get to where we are at today, which brings us to our third point, guys. I love this game for the mutations. I thought this was such a good point to the game. It really keeps people breeding, it keeps people interesting, and every time before an egg snaps, you are just hoping for that mutation that you have been looking for, even down to the jerboas. These things are so cute. I mean, I love mutations. From the tappies to the terras to the thornies to the aloes to the rexes to the gigas, we're talking you can get the right kinds of color combinations. Like right there, we got a Spider-Man aloe or a Superman aloe, whichever cartoon hero you want to call it. That is absolutely rocking it for sure, 100%. Alright guys, I'm getting fired up. It's so much better to talk about why we love this game, and you know what? I just want to see this game get off its feet. Guys, I don't want to switch games. I love this game so much. I want to keep playing this game for a long time. I want to keep making content about Ark, but you guys know I'm a YouTuber first most, and if this game dies, so are all the views, and I'm just gonna have to play something else. But guys, I don't want it to happen. You guys know I love this game, and another reason why I do love this game are for the caves. There is nothing like exploring a cave for the first time. By the way, this is one of the old videos that I shot from Scorched Earth on how to absolutely murk all 3 caves, and I gotta say, guys, honestly, like, just editing this video, I bring it back. Like, I miss Scatted, I miss playing with Chris Millady, I miss freaking Breezy, El Grego, the Arcus, Philly. I miss all my boys, guys. And really, like, it's so crazy how you can, it's like life. It's so weird. Like, it's just a game, but when real human emotions are at play, like, I freaking miss these people, man. Like, this game has brought out so much inside of me, and it's just from all the politics of learning how to talk to people. Like, I really feel like in such a way I am learning crucial team building skills and how to work with a team and battle through adversity. And alright, I'm getting a little off topic. Back to the caves, guys, because they have put so much work into the caves, from the hieroglyphics on the wall to the mana core. Like, it all tells a story, and I love it so much, especially coming from from PvE caves were actually some of the best places to blow off some steam. You can take all of your OP stuff that you've been finding in the drops and get the job done. And some of these caves were actually pretty tough, especially the church cave on Scorched Earth. You can really have a lot of problems with that, but nonetheless, when you do it with your friends, you got that great feeling like you've accomplished something, and then you can get one step closer to boss fights. But once again, guys, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, because let's just talk more about these caves. We're talking from the jumps to the loot crates, and I just can't express how beautiful and how detailed a lot of these caves are, and the variations of the caves, from the snow caves to the jungle caves and the swamp cave. Remember when you could get all that CP from that swamp cave? I don't think it's like that anymore, but nonetheless, like, there are so many different ways to do the caves, so many different artifacts. And in the Scorched caves, you freaking get the Scorched skins, the little rubble golems. You're gonna want to get a rocket launcher. Like, honestly, the caves, I don't know, I think they are definitely one of the funnest parts of the game, especially when you find a new cave that you haven't even seen before or you didn't know was there. Alright guys, bringing on to my next one. I love this so much, and that is shutting down the enemy. This is why I joined PvP, to battle through the adversity. When you got a problem with somebody, there's no more words, you can just settle it on the battlefield. And honestly, there is something about just getting a giga fight going, or just having a big push, and like, it takes so long to raise these things, to get the armor together, to have someone come out of the blue and attack you, and just to be able to shut the enemy down and to take the fight to their server. And I mean, it's all a bunch of politics and a lot of salt in between, but honestly, just coming together as a team, that is like one of the best feelings 100% of the time. Right here, I'm on the Mutations, getting everybody charged up, and this is really a team effort here, and everybody working together as one to really get a push going. And this is, yeah, definitely one of my most memorable times playing Ark, and this is definitely one of the reasons I still keep playing even through the lag. Like, I don't even care, it's so much fun. Alright guys, which brings me to my next one. I love the base and the building to Ark. This is absolutely gotta be one of the funnest things. And right here, this was our first really good Scorched Earth base. My bro Chris Miller DDD, he had actually sunk the foundations, got the adobe on top, and this was the first time that we had a metal base that didn't cook you from the inside. And we built this base right beside the scar so we could do our 100 wyvern raise. And I have seen so many cool bases, especially joining PvP. But right here guys, look at this. We built this thing to house over 100 dragons, and we did it. It was like over 120,000 ingots or something. It was absolutely crazy, but you know, we just gotta grind and get the job done. But honestly guys, on PvP, I see the coolest bases ever. I love how people work the turrets with the plants, work it with the barriers, and really try and hide the and hide all of the wires in the detail. And now this is the base, a base after the vaults got a lot smaller. That was absolutely funny. And can you say rip this base and a whole bunch of death walls? But at the time guys, I thought this base was absolutely insane. This is just like dedication and hard work, and whatever is inside of there is definitely safe. Alright guys, the next one I freaking love about this game is once you get the artifacts or the boss fights. We're talking, and this is how I know I love boss fights so much, because I did a video on how my Rexes had a troubled past because we actually lost against the dragon. I did a whole like cinematic thing. Looking back at it, I thought it was just hilarious. We show no fear. I mean, but this is another thing that is so cool, especially back in the day where if you lost a boss fight, you lost all of your Rexes. I don't think that's the case anymore. Or no, you get the, I don't know, I think because we got our Rexes back after the Ascension Cave. But anyways guys, that first time when you unlock the transmitter, or the first time you get some element, it is such a good feeling, and it is no easy task. Like, to start from level 1 to next thing you know, you got a bunch of Rexes, and you got the breeding, and then you gotta have extra Rexes because in case those ones die, you cannot lose the bloodlines. I mean, it's absolutely crazy, and it's so satisfying, especially doing that Ascension Cave. Alright guys, moving on to my next one. I'm just rambling on here. I'm talking too much. This one I love so much, and that is the teamwork, guys. I love that feeling when you got your friends together and you are about to go into battle, like, and you're all just riding together and rolling in, no fear. Like, it is gut check time, and I always get a little nervous feeling inside of my stomach, but I know that it is freaking game time. My boys got my back, and at the end of the day, if you lose a wyvern, you lose a wyvern, whatever. But right there, I got a good pick. We ended up taking him out in this server. Like, me and 2 or 3 other guys, we went to absolute work, and it's just really so much fun just having that teamwork and really outsmarting the other team in certain instances. And all right guys, bringing me to one of my last points is the Ark community. Now you guys are really so vocal and really show all of your support to all the channels on YouTube, to all of the Facebook groups, to the Twitter, to the Instagram. You guys are all over it, always supporting Ark, talking about Ark, and I love seeing like, there is a lot of salt in the chat, but once you get away from that to the community where it's not about what tribe you are on, I really see a lot of people helping other people out, and that is something I love to see. And the Ark Xbox community really shows a lot of love for each other, and really show a lot of support to Wildcard, especially with all of the recent events going on. Alright guys, so my last and final point, let's wrap this up. I love hatching dinos. I know we all do, and this is one of the best parts about the game. Yes, it takes time to raise, blah blah blah, all that stuff, but to getting the eggs, to finding them, there's a 190 lightning, like that felt absolutely amazing. And having these things, once they're fully raised, like the payoff is so good. You freaking just know that you have an army and they're imprinted to you, and you did the imprints. It really is satisfying, and really is nice to see like a line of Rexes or a line of Gigas or Wyrens, or a combination of all of the groups, to hatching, to getting triplets on Gigas for your first time, cotton candies. I mean, it is a great feeling in Ark, and this is our, I don't know, 10 or 11 reasons why I love this game. I could go on and on. I want to hear why you guys love this game. Post one reason or try and post 5, but I want to hear it, because I know a lot of us really do love this game, and that's why we stick with it, and we really want to see it rise to its full potential. So damn, that even feels better, guys. So just know I love you guys. I'm going to keep making as many Ark videos as I possibly can for as long as I can. I love you. Until next time, don't survive but thrive. And I forgot to mention, if you guys haven't done it already, hit that thumbs up, hit a positive comment on this video. I want to try and get to 1,000 likes, 1,000 positive comments about Ark. I want to show Wildcard how much we care, show them how much we want to see this game hit the top.